Good morning, everybody. We're starting a little early because the deal is finally official with the Dodgers and the New York Yankees. Stay tuned, baby.
Holy moly, guacamole in my pockets. What a blessing. Got it on me. I got options. Real stepper. Check the shoes, get it poppin'. Eating good, feeling good. Where my hopping done at? Put it on a plate with some lemonade. That's the way we did it in the old days. Back then, mama said, get up, walk up, play. But you better not come home like this. Street life. We was young, racing. Carefree was the best time. Fast forward days, dreaming about the next time. When it's gonna happen again, cause I just wanna have fun. Come and pick me up, meet me at the spot. Up all night, to the sunrise. Pop back cool, get ready for the ride. Don't it feel good? Don't it feel good?
Guys, we want to hear from you this morning. Drop a voicemail, 804-592-6160.
You deserve a day, you deserve a day off. Working for too long, gotta kick back. Turn my cell phone off, wait till I get back. Ooh, yeah, I did that. Living my life with no regrets. So I title, link up, pull up on me. We did chillin', at the spot. What time? Anytime, link up, pull up on me. We did coolin', the chill spot. What time? Party time. I just wanna have fun. Come and pick me up, meet me at the spot. Up all night, to the sunrise. Pop back cool, get ready for the ride. Don't it feel good? Don't it feel good? Don't it feel?
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the one, the only, All Rise. It is I, and I am him, Pete Simonetti, bringing you guys another day of New York Yankee baseball. First and foremost, I want to say I hope you got your
Cup of coffee in the big time, yeah. Cup of coffee in the big time.
Oh, that's what I like to hear. What is going on, everybody? Again, we finally, after a full day goes by, we have the news of this trade. It only took us 24 hours almost, but we do indeed have the trade finalized. But first and foremost, I got to say hi to everybody in this amazing chat, this amazing community. I got to say hi to you guys. Christian, how are you doing? Macho King, my guy. You know you got your cup of coffee in the big times. DJ Stelio, the one and only friendly neighborhood DJ Stelio in the NYYU community. He is the friendly neighborhood DJ Stelio. Baseball Matters, what's going on? Ramon, retired MCO, what's up, my brother? And thank you for your service, fam. Damian Serrano, Evil D, Kev Boogie Gabagool.
Gabagool. Over
here. Michael Vita, what's going on, my guy? Mario, how you doing, fam? Mo, Damian Serrano, Junito, what's up, my guy? Papo, L.I. Yankee King, my guy. Philo, Medina, Anthony Garcia, Chris Perez Jr. We got all the fam in the house. And guys, Alex, what's up, my brother?
El Diablo.
And yes, guys, we are going to get right into this deal. I got to be honest, man. Pat on the back to myself and Dane Huber yesterday, guys. So this is the final deal right here. Let me switch on over to the motherboard. Let's switch on over to the motherboard. And thank you to Alden Gonzalez, who finally drops this news. Sources The Yankees are sending shortstop prospect Trey Sweeney, great job, Dane, to the Dodgers in exchange for left-handed pitcher Victor Gonzalez and second base, third baseman Jorbit Vivas. So this is exactly the deal that me and Dane were on. We said a left-handed pitcher and probably Jorbit Vivas. And to give Dane credit, and Yankees Farm in the chat also said it yesterday, our great prospect team, the Farm Report, coming to NYYU 2024, they both said it's likely Trey Sweeney. That makes the most sense that Trey Sweeney would go in that deal. I tell you what, the reason why I stayed on yesterday was because I wanted to make sure to see what implications this would have for the Yankees going forward. So let me have a little sip of my coffee. Oh, that's a good cup of coffee. That is a good cup of coffee. But let's switch over again and let's take a look at Victor Gonzalez. Victor Gonzalez is 28 years old. So last year, a 4.01 ERA, 33 innings, 30 Ks. But overall in his career, he's had some pretty good moments. 20 innings in 2020, 1.33 ERA, 35 and one-third innings in 2021, 3.57. And then last year, of course, 33 innings with slightly above a 4 ERA. Again, if we have any Dodgers fans in here, you guys could please let us know. I know the Yankees, so somebody's saying that Vivas was ranked number 10 or number 10 on the prospect list. On MLB, I believe they got him ranked number 6. So I know there's everybody that has different lists. I would love to hear a Dodgers fan opinion, if a Dodgers fan is in here, regarding Vivas and then also Gonzalez. But folks, the Yankees needed left-handed pitching. The Yankees desperately needed left-handed pitching, and they got it in Gonzalez. Here's Jorbit Vivas, finished last year in AAA. He is a left-handed batter. They say he plays third and second base. I'll pull up his other stuff a little later to see what the scouting report is. But in AA, he tore the cover off of the ball. Struggled a little bit in 102 at-bats in AAA. So nothing too insane there. We'll switch back over here. I am going to go ahead and also pull up his scouting report and see what they say about him. I know I had this up yesterday, but let's also take a look. And guys, remember, you could drop your voicemails, 804-592-6160 right there, 804-592-6160. Drop those voicemails for a guy. And Jorbit is ranked number 10. You guys are correct. I said number 6. I was wrong on that. He's ranked number 10 on MLB, so my bad on that one. But here's what they say about him. So his tools across the board, his hit tool is a 60, which I'll be real with you, it's kind of batshit crazy. That's a high hit tool. His hit tool is 60, power is 40, his run is 45, his arm is 45, and his fielding is 50. Overall, 50. To me, that tells me this guy's probably more of a second baseman than a third baseman. Vivas' impressive bat-to-ball skills helped him overcome a lack of physicality and earn a $300,000 signing bonus in Venezuela. He has ranked among minor league leaders in strikeout rate in each of the last 2 seasons. He does not strike out. 9th at 12% in 2021 and 4th at 10% last year. After a rough start, he rallied to finish second behind teammate Eddie's Leonard, whatever it is, in the High A Midwest League. All right, let's get to his stature. Vivas' 5'10" frame and ability to barrel ball seemingly at will from the left side of the plate are reminiscent of countryman Luis Arraez. His size and fast hands produce a short, quick swing that makes contact with all types of pitching in any part of the strike zone. He generates some sneaky pop, mostly against right-handers, that could translate into 10 to 15 homers per season. Most of Vivas' value comes from his bat because he has fringy speed and arm strength, limiting his effectiveness on the bases and in the field. He's a sure-handed second baseman with decent range but not much versatility. He has seen considerable action at third base, but his game speeds up on him there, and his arm is not suited for the hot corner. So there you go again. This is a guy who more than likely will fit into that second base pitcher with the New York Yankees. This is why I wanted to be live yesterday, because I want to talk about the implications of this type of deal. Here's the issue. The Yankees already have a shit ton of prospects in the infield. That's without even mentioning Trey Sweeney being dealt. Jorbit Vivas adds right into that mix. Did the Yankees make this move as a precursor for another move? The reason I bring that up is he's best suited for second base. Gleyber Torres is on the final year of his contract. He's also going to make $15 million this year. $15 million plus in 2024. Oswald Peraza is a guy who the Yankees are kind of like, I don't know about this guy. We like him. We don't know. Aaron Boone has shit on him a couple of times, which I think is very weird. They've never given him the golden ticket the way Anthony Volpe has gotten that golden ticket. Kind of just hands in the air. We don't care. It is what it is. But at the end of the day, the Yankees get Jorbit Vivas, which now allows them to say, hey, maybe we get Yamamoto and we can then trade for a closer. Maybe there is going to be a move for an Emmanuel Clase. Maybe there will be a move for a Devin Williams that I am super duper excited about that could potentially happen. But again, this deal is more significant than people were saying. People were writing this deal off. That's why I was live for it. I told everybody, guys, wait a second. Don't shit on this deal that quickly. And the only reason I say that is, at the end of the day, folks, the Dodgers are loaded. And look, the Yankees get a relief pitcher and one of their top prospects. This is not a fringe minor league bullshit deal. This could definitely lead to some different things. But let's see if we can look up what Victor Gonzalez's stuff is. Let's see. Here he is. Let's see what StatCast tells us, if anything, about Victor Gonzalez. Fastball velocity sits about 95 miles an hour, throws a slider and a changeup. Honestly, maybe the Yankees are thinking this is just a younger Wandy Peralta. I mean, that's the way I'm seeing this. It kind of reminds me of a younger Wandy Peralta. Throws about 95, 96, has a slider and a changeup, just like Wandy. So maybe the Yankees feel like he's a cheaper version of what Wandy was, and maybe there's a lot more work there that could be done. So, interesting move for the Yankees. Trey Sweeney really didn't have a place. You guys heard Dane and I talk about that yesterday. He really didn't have a spot or a place on this team going forward. He was really blocked everywhere. And I feel like it's starting to get to that point with Oswald Peraza now. Do the Yankees decide, you know what, let's go with our best offense possibly? And that best offense would obviously be Gleyber Torres at second base. Gives the Yankees the most depth in their lineup. No question about it. The most pop in their lineup. You leave Gleyber Torres there. Or do the Yankees bring in Yamamoto and go, hey, look, I love this deal we made. Let's move Gleyber now. We got two kids who could possibly fill in at second base, and it could once again be a competition. Can Jorbit take it, or can Oswald Peraza take it? And you keep that salary down. You trade Gleyber's money, maybe for a controllable starter, and bada bing, bada boom, now you run with it. Really is an intriguing move. I'll say this about Jorbit. Based off what I've read and what I've seen, you don't want this guy at third base. This is a guy who doesn't have a lot on that arm. Keep him at second base if you do anything. I love the bat. I mean, what you read there about the bat is really exciting. He doesn't strike out at all. They compare him to Luis Ariz. If you compare somebody to Luis Ariz, you got to be pretty excited. Short, quick, compact swing, hits to all fields, doesn't really struggle against lefties or righties. Surprising pop against right-handed pitchers. I tell you right now, guys, not a bad move by the New York Yankees. Again, you get a relief pitcher that you need on the lefty side. We don't have many of that. And then you get a guy in Jorbit Vivas, who we can see as a potential second baseman this season. Who knows? We're going to find out. Acevedo says, Pete, go all in for Burns. One prospect plus Torres, Cortez, Gomez, and Beater. That would be absolutely insane. And I told you guys, man, look, I again am going to tip my cap to Brian Cashman and co. The reason I'm going to tip my cap to Brian Cashman and co. is all I preached about all off season was become more creative. Figure out a way to be more creative than what you've been in the past. And I tell you this right now, this is a creative trade. This is no doubt about it, a creative trade on the part of Brian Cashman and the New York Yankees. You trade one of your prospects with a very, very deep 40-man roster. You guys need help? Cool, no problem. We'll give you Trey Sweeney. Give us a left-handed pitcher we need, plus one of your infield prospects. And Jorbit, I think Yankees Farm is in here. Carlos, if you're still in here, I'll even ask you. Doesn't Vivas fit the Yankees right now better than Sweeney does? I'm not taking anything away from Sweeney. But I feel like he makes a lot more sense for the Yankees than Sweeney does. I feel like Sweeney was very blocked and never seemed like the Yankees were moving him to third base. So that's my take on that one. I like this deal for the Yankees. No harm done, and I think the Yankees just helped themselves out to get a little better. And maybe Vivas is, a deal that somebody else maybe wanted. Maybe there's another possibility out there for additional trades that we don't know about. But again, guys, finally, that has gotten out the way, and that is done. It only took 24 hours. I mean, it only took 24 friggin' hours for this to happen. I mean, 2 o'clock, we're 21 hours from when it was announced that they had some sort of deal in place. Thank you to Alden Gonzalez, I think his name was, who broke the news regarding that trade. And we finally have confirmation that it actually happened, and it's good to go. But, of course, the thing you guys are all excited about and everybody is sitting back and waiting for, that is, of course, the day that we have all been waiting for. Yoshinobu Yamamoto will be meeting with the New York Yankees today, folks. Today is the meeting. Today is the day. Yoshinobu Yamamoto meets with the Yankees, and on top of that, his decision is officially on Yamamoto-Watch. Oh, we are ready for Yamamoto-Watch, folks. We are ready for it like you can't imagine. It is that time. It is time to put the binoculars out, and it's time to stay on the hunt as the New York Yankees look to add more to their rotation, guys. I am absolutely pumped for this week. Tyler Talbot, my brother, welcome to the U. Appreciate you, my guy. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much, everybody that is chilling with us today. I appreciate you guys. How you doing? Smacky the like, hitty the sub. We got 730 in here, which is a new all-rise record. Pat yourself on the back and say, baby, we made it. Oh, because you did. Oh, because you did. Smacky the like, hitty the sub. Chris Hogan, what's going on, my brother? How you doing? Jaden, what's up, fam? How you doing, my guy? Pete, you making me think of Sasaki now. I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole right now. I'm just saying. Maybe we'll have an answer on Friday, all right? I'm not talking any further, all right? Gibberish time. Gibberish time, baby. Gibberish time. Jason, what's up, my brother? Eric, how you guys doing? Guys, we do got voicemails. So I want to take a listen to your guys' voicemails, and we will get it going, baby. Let's go. Craig Smith, thank you for joining the U. By the way, everybody, Discord server, we're going to have that up today. That is my plan. Right after this, I'm going to take some time away from being live, okay? I'm going to get some work done, and then I'll probably be live again later tonight, maybe around 7 o'clock, 7:30 or so, or maybe even earlier than that, depending on what news we get. But guys, I am ready to rock and roll. Astros suck. I love you, my guy. Let me just tell you something, Astros suck, all right? You just said I'm becoming one of your favorite Yankee YouTubers, okay? This NYYU team is the best. That's all there is to it. It doesn't really matter. But at the end of the day, I want you to know something. Just understand when you become part of the U, we always pay attention to you guys. We don't not answer live chats. We don't do all that. We are here for you, the fan. That is what NYYU is about. Voicemail line is open, 804-592-6160. Let's get to the first one.
Pete Macho King one more time, brother, yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody out there, I want to let you know, like and subscribe to this channel. I've been around a while in Yankee universe, yeah. And NYYU is head and shoulders above the rest, yeah. The cream of the crop, and these guys, they got a great leader with Pete, and they're going to the top, yeah. You won't get coverage like this anywhere else, yeah. NYYU, baby. Feel the heat. Oh, yeah. Watch out.
Yeah. Yeah, you want to get pumped? You listen to a Macho King voicemail, and then you are ready to go, baby, because there is no better than the one, the only Macho King. And you better believe I got my
Cup of coffee in the big time, yeah. Cup of coffee in the big time.
The cream always rises to the top. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Pete, good morning. It's your boy Simon calling from New Haven, Connecticut and Bella Vista. How you doing? How you doing? Well, today's the big day with the Yamamoto meeting. I hope we get him. I don't care what we have to do. If we have to offer him chocolate cake or cherry soda, do it. Do any means necessary to get Yamamoto on this team. I don't care. I know we have Matsui and Tanaka, but do whatever you have to land him. I don't want the Mets or Red Sox getting him. This is going to be the year of the Yankees, Pete. The year of the Yanks. Let's go, Soto. Let's go, Yamamoto. Well, you have a good day, Pete. Rock on. And remember my saying, Aaron Judge is a gift from God. Bye.
We appreciate you, Simon. Thank you so much, but I don't know what the chocolate cake and cherry soda is going to do. I mean, is that like, what is the chocolate Coke and cherry soda? What is that going to do? You walk in the room, you go, hey, Yoshinobu, huh? How you doing? How you doing? Good afternoon. How are you guys? Before we start the meeting, Simon from New Haven, Bella Vista, Yamamoto, you know? Like a lot. We got you a chocolate cake and cherry Coke. Sit down, have a good time. Come on. Let's get this deal signed, all right? We can sign it in chocolate. Come on. The frig is going on here, Simon? What are you doing offering a guy a piece of chocolate cake? What are you doing? Chocolate cake and cherry soda? What? Come on. What kind of drugs are you doing out there, Simon, in Bella Vista? What's going on over there in New Haven? Oh, my God. That New Haven is something else.
Yeah. What up, brother?
How you doing?
It is the one and only, your friendly neighborhood DJ Stelio. How's it going, everybody?
Where's somebody?
The only positive thing about today is that it's Yamamoto Day, man. Yeah, imagine if the Yankees signed him today.
Oh, smack you to like.
Oh, man. I can't believe we were preaching since the Yankee season ended. We needed to get Yamamoto and Soto. There's a chance we could freaking get both of those players, man. Not just one, but both of them. Holy fish sticks. Goodness gracious. Anyways, this is for everybody that's watching Mr. Simonetti. Discord is opening today, and I expect to see everybody show out on Discord, man. It's going to be a freaking blast. You guys are going to love it. All the OG members are going to be there. You can talk to Dan, Simonetti, Jaira, all the cast of NYYU. You're going to have a chance to talk to them, you know, behind the scenes, and you get to see what Simonetti does behind the scenes. Anyways, man, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of NYYU. And another thing, I got to do it, man. I got to do it.
Do it.
Fuck LI. I can't wait to say that in the Discord. Gotta go. Peace.
Oh, man, we appreciate you, man. Guys, it is going to be really fun. DJ Steels is 100% correct. Everybody become a member today, man. Look, we made a decision, right? We had a $9.99 membership, a $4.99 membership, and we said, you know what? We want everybody in here. We want to get everybody in here. And at the end of the day, we decided to just stick to the $4.99 membership, and that is it. And it's going to be an amazing time talking baseball all damn day. Whenever you guys want to get information from myself, Dane, Francis, the entire NYYU team, we're all here for you guys. Li could very well be in this Discord, yes, because this one is all about baseball, just for you guys to talk in what we're doing. And what we're doing is some big things. And it looks like it could be a very big offseason for the New York Yankees, as Yamamoto is expected to meet today. We do not know what time. Hal Steinbrenner is going to be there. And look, there's the rumors out there, and we all know about it already, right? That Yoshinobu Yamamoto wants to be a Yankee. There's pictures of him when he was in high school as a young man, all rocking Yankee hats. And look, the Yankee logo is a very, very big thing in Japan. It's one of the most recognizable sports logos in the planet. And at the end of the day, look, Japan has had many baseball legends, and a lot of those guys have played for the New York Yankees. Hideki Matsui, I always compare him to Hulk Hogan in the 80s. That's how big this guy was. This guy had cartoons. He appeared in movies, cameos. He had his face on a friggin' plane. You do not get much bigger than what Hideki Matsui was while he was nicknamed, quote-unquote, Godzilla in Japan. You don't get bigger than that. He's one of the most beloved players that ever come out of Japan, and that was Yamamoto's idol growing up. Tanaka was his idol growing up. When Tanaka came here, he was the biggest pitcher in Japan. He became a New York Yankee. Matsui won a World Series with the Yankees. The Yankees had Kuroda, Ichiro. The list goes on for all the great Japanese players that did a fantastic job. That just did an amazing job. While in pinstripes playing in the city, Ichiro Suzuki also enjoyed his time playing for the New York Yankees. So this is going to be a very intriguing week for the Yankees and for Major League Baseball, because I do not expect that this is going to take as long as some people think. I want to say the 45 days are up January 4th, maybe 5th. It's something like that. It's the first week of January. I do not believe it's going to take that long at all. I highly doubt that it's going to take that long. I really think Yamamoto and the Yankees are locking this up on either two dates. I'm saying Friday the 15th or Wednesday the 20th. But those 2 days before Wednesday, that Monday and Tuesday, it's going to be must watch, keep your eyes on the prize days. As I said before, get out the binoculars. It is certainly Yamamoto-Watch time is what we're going to be on. You guys already know this whole week. My schedule is cleared. I just want you guys to know that. Your boy's schedule is cleared. There's no other place to go to than right here. You guys know if we got to pull a 13-hour stream, we're going to pull a 13-hour stream. I mean, how many other people could say that for you? If we get those rumors starting to circulate, so Yoshinobu Yamamoto is deciding on his team. He's going to decide in the next hour. Boom! We are live up until that deal is absolutely made. So Yamamoto, what do we know about Yoshinobu Yamamoto? We know he is arguably the greatest pitcher, statistically, to ever come out of Japan. We know that already, right? We know that. We know that this guy has won 3 consecutive Sayamura Awards, which is the equivalent of the Cy Young here in America. And on top of that, it's also about humanitarian stuff. So kind of like the Roberto Clemente Award and the Cy Young wrapped into one beautiful package. And then bada bing, bada boom, you're ready to go. We know that this guy has brilliant stuff. He's pitched on the biggest stage that we have in the WBC. He's used the American baseball already. They use that in the WBC. And he looked phenomenal. They call him the Japanese Pedro Martinez. Is he going to be that when he comes here? We don't know. But I will tell you this. This kid has lights out electrifying stuff that every Yankee fan should be absolutely batshit nuts about, because this is the type of pitcher this kid is. The Yankees need him. You know, there was a lot of Yankee fans early on going, but is he really a must? Is he really a must for what we have? We already got Cole. Guys, I'll tell you right now, and I'll say it again and again and again and again and again. In my opinion, Yoshinobu Yamamoto is a must for the New York Yankees. He is a must for the New York Yankees. I'll put this on the screen here. Just watch this stuff right here. Look at this. Look at that. That's the split. As the split again. Look at that curveball. They say he has the best curveball in the world. Look at that. Look at that pitch. Guys, come on now, man. Guys, come on. He throws mid to high 90s. He could sit 91, 92 to get a strike. Then he dials it up to 97. Here's the thing I love about Yamamoto. When you watch Yamamoto pitch, the best thing about him is he pitches. He's not a guy that sits back and goes, I just dial it up and dominate you guys. He's more like Hiroki Kuroda in that regard. More like Tanaka after the injury, where it's almost like I can have you just put the ball in play. Or if I get ahead in the count, I'm gonna put your ass out. I got the stuff to put you out too. This is can't miss for the New York Yankees. And, you know, there's also been the rumor out there that he wants to play for a legacy team. He wants to play for a team that has a great legacy behind him. And I didn't miss a super chat. Let me get to that.
Thank you for being a
Friend. Travel down the road, you get your ass back again. Jesus King Chavez says, if you want Yamamoto, give me a hell yeah. So give me a hell yeah in the chat, all right? Give me a Stone Cold Steve Austin hell yeah, damn it, all right? Smacky to like, hitty to sub. I like it. I like it a lot. Let's continue on with our voicemails, guys. You guys are bringing those voicemails in like I've never seen before. We're 25 subbies away from 21,700. Let's go, baby.
Hello, Pete. Chief Inspector Clouseau calling from New Haven. Well, today is the big day we're going to get Yamamoto. I hope we can get him because we need him badly on this team. I want to stop the Mets and Red Sox from winning at all costs. And if we have to bring out the heavy artillery to get Yamamoto, we're going to do it. Well, you have a good day, Pete, and rock on. And tell your friend Simon I said hello, and that also Aaron Judge is a gift from God. You'll hear from me again when the press conference has been sorted.
I bet I will.
Have a good day, Pete. Au revoir.
I bet we will hear from you again, Simon. Simon suffers from schizophrenia. If anybody did not know, Simon suffers from schizophrenia. Next week, we're going to have a therapist on live with us to discuss treatment for Simon moving forward.
Hey, Pete, do you see the Yankees possibly going to get Trevor Bauer if they don't land Yamamoto? Right,
thank you for the call, brother. But no, I do not see the New York Yankees going after Trevor Bauer, guys. And I can explain this very easily, right? Trevor Bauer is the whole. I'm not even discussing the court situation and what happened. Based on everything we know, based on the court, the charges were dropped. Everything was dropped. It is what it is. Not going to go into details about any of that. Fact of the matter is, the Yankees don't need that. The Yankees don't need the story. The Yankees don't need the questions on Garrett Cole. Hey, what's your guys' relationship? Like, what is that? You don't need that. The Yankees don't need Aaron Judge answering questions. The Yankees don't need a minor couple of day circus. They don't need that. They got Soto. They're trying their best, and they are the favorites to get Yamamoto. They're doing all these things. The last things that the New York Yankees need is to have a spring training event where Trevor Bauer has to have a press conference to be asked nonsense by the media. Then the players got to be asked nonsense by the media. At the end of the day, in my opinion, the hell with that bullshit. Leave it alone. I'll see you later. I hope he does get a job somewhere, though. I really do hope he gets a chance somewhere. We will keep it rolling, guys. You guys are loading up the voicemail, so shit, the rest of this show might just be a voicemail show, so let's keep it going.
Hey, Pete, good morning. Good morning to the entire NYY family.
Yeah.
This is Alex. I'm just wondering, I hear that the Dodgers are looking for pitching because they went out and got Shohei Ohtani, and he's not going to pitch this year or next year. how about the Yankees come up with a trade where they can offload Carlos Rodon and maybe some money, because the Dodgers, I don't think, can afford to go out and spend $300 million to get Yamamoto. So how about the Yankees maybe give them, $40 million or something like that, and give them Rodon and get one of their pitching prospects, because the Dodgers are going to go into next season looking to win a World Series, and their pitching is they have none. They need 2 or 3 starting pitching, and they don't have that. So how about the Yankees do that and get rid of Carlos Rodon, sign Yamamoto, maybe bring Frankie Montas back, and go from there. But I don't see, the Dodgers going out and getting Yamamoto. What do you think? Thank you for taking my call, and have a good day.
Of course, Alex. I always appreciate your guys' call. That's what this show is all about, FYI. The show's not about me. All Rise is a voicemail show, a morning call-in show, basically. I wish we could do live call-ins, folks, but you never know what somebody tries to call in and say, and even with a delay, it could still play. So you got to be careful. But we give you guys the best option that we have right now, and that is, of course, voicemail. So, yeah, you don't got to thank me for calling in. That's what the show is all about. It's about you guys and getting your voices heard. But when it comes to Carlos Rodon looking to trade him, nah, man, you don't do that. You don't do that right now. You made a commitment to this guy. And at the end of the day, I'll tell you this. He has to have a bounce-back season this year. He has to have a bounce-back year. One thing about Carlos Rodon that I know there's going to be people that may disagree with me on, and that's okay. That's fine to disagree with me. The guy's a dog, man. No matter what you want to say about him, he took the ball when he sucked, and he said, I suck. Right now, I suck. There's rumors he wasn't healthy. There's rumors he wasn't in the best shape. That's his fault. That's not the Yankees' fault. That's not your fault being a fan. That's not me sticking up for him. That's his fault. So what I hope that happened is that he recognizes, hey, the AL East is a little bit of a different beast. Playing for the Yankees, those pinstripes are a lot heavier than the pinstripes that the Chicago White Sox wear. It's a big difference. It's a big difference than playing for the Giants. It's a big, big difference. This year, you're going to find out who Carlos Rodon is. And this is the year where I would sit there and say, let's judge him on what he does now moving forward. And I'm not saying that to tell people, forget about what happened last year. No, don't forget about that. And welcome to the U, my brother JC. I'm not saying forget about that. Don't let him off the hook. Don't act like last year didn't happen, because it did. We are going to know what Carlos Rodon is made out of. It's the same situation I talked about with Hal Steinbrenner. Yankee fans are so sick and tired and disgusted of what happened last year with the Yankees. They weren't buying tickets. Season tickets down 44%. I told everybody he's going to have a big offseason. They got to. They got no choice right now. Now their backs are to the wall. They gotta. He has to be like Dad. And he was like Dad with the soda move. Now he's going to the meeting with Yamamoto. I am ready to tip my cap again to Hal Steinbrenner. I am so fucking ready. Excuse my language, it's early in the morning. I am so ready you don't know. I am so ready. But you're going to find out everything you need to know about the heart of Carlos Rodon this season. Is he going to take the negativity? Is he going to take the boos, the criticisms, the you don't have it, the you can't make it in New York? You're another guy who came here and crumbled. Is he going to take that and run? Or is he going to cower away, collect his money, and suck? We're going to find out very, very quick this coming season. We're going to find out very quick. And that is the time that we're going to judge him.
How you doing, P? How you doing?
How you doing?
Yo, my one question. Now with this trade for the second baseman, I don't know his name.
Vivas.
Earlier, I wondered, now with him, do you think we'll trade Torres during the off season, or maybe in season we'll trade Torres? Thank you. I appreciate it. And I love your show.
Thank you for calling in, brother. I appreciate that. That's a great point, matter of fact. That's a really good point. So Jordan Vivas, like I said, he'll start in AAA again. Oswald Peraza, who the frig knows what the Yankees are going to do with this kid? I mean, he's been up and down, up and down, up and down. They've never given him a chance to play ball. And then they act like, oh, he didn't do great in the regular season. Well, considering the kid has played every single day his whole life, and you gave Anthony Volpe the golden ticket, but not him, and he's kind of on the roller coaster, up and down, up and down, up and down, the shuttle bus. Not really fair comparison, in my opinion. But it is going to be very interesting. And that's a good point. Maybe the Yankees hold on to Gleyber. And maybe they look midway and go, shit, this kid Jorbit is hitting 288 in AAA. He's another lefty bat. You know, he's been improved at second base defensively. This kid looks good. Maybe in that case, the Yankees do say, whoa, let's go ahead and let's trade him now. Or the Yankees don't wait and they trade him now. And they trade him now and open a spot and leave that part for competition. Maybe they'll leave that part open for a competition and say, look, one of you guys are going to be our second baseman. Peraza, you're also in competition at third base with DJ LeMahieu. Or we got 2 spots for 3 players. That's even a good idea. 2 spots for 3 players. We feel our offense is greatly improved. We moved Gleyber to clear up some money. Now we look at this and go in spring training. It's LeMahieu, Peraza, and Jorbit Vivas for 2 roles. Second base and third base are all possibilities. Who's going to win it? Let's see what happens. Let's have a competition again. DJ LeMahieu has the advantage to one of those spots because he's been there, done that. But what are the other 2 players going to do? What are the other 2 players going to do? MLB Marathon says you need Gleyber in that lineup, brother. I don't disagree. Because the after it comes to the meat of the deal, I would do Verdugo, Judge, Soto, but then you got Stanton, then you got Rizzo, and you don't know what those 2 guys are gonna do. You got no idea what Stanton and Rizzo's gonna do. But then you go a little further down, and you go, is it gonna be Peraza, Jorbit, DJ LeMahieu, Wells, Volpe? Is that bottom of the order going to be significant enough? But if you put Torres there, it does make you breathe a little better. And honestly, I'm going to keep it real with you guys. I got to quote my brother Mario on this because Mario's been on this for a long time. On a winning team, Gleyber Torres is a 5, 6, 7 hitter. And I'm there with Mario on that all day. Gleyber's not a cleanup hitter. Gleyber shouldn't bat leadoff. Gleyber is a 5, 6, 7 guy on a winning lineup. And for the Yankees this year, he could very well be that guy. He could be in that spot. But here's what the Yankees did. With this trade, the Yankees opened up opportunities with other clubs that might arise. Remember, when Bellinger and all these guys are off the board, Gleyber Torres might look very attractive to some teams. He might be a guy where you sit back then and goes, shit, they're offering us a 4 or 5 year controllable starting pitcher with good stuff and maybe another piece or 2. How do you say no? How do you say no? Joseph Gonzalez, what's going on, brother? Hey, Pete. Hal needs to sling his billionaire nuts around and slam that big offer for Yamamoto right on the table. He needs to be a Steinbrenner. Sign me up all friggin' day, my brother. You better believe it. He should walk in there with his balls hanging out of his pants. He should walk in there with his balls hanging out of his pants, drop them on the table. Boom! What's it gonna take? I would even learn how to say it in Japanese. What's it gonna take to finish this deal right now, Mr. Wolf and Yamamoto? What's it gonna take? You can remove the pen from my nutsack and sign. What's it gonna take?
Who the fuck is that guy?
That's what people are gonna be saying. Who the fuck is that guy? It's Mr. Steinbrenner, the son of George. His name is Hal, son of George, owner of the Yankees. Little Boss. Little Boss Stein is what they call him. Little Boss Stein. Somewhere in him, there's a George. Somewhere in him, folks, there is indeed a George. Let's keep it going, guys.
What's up, Pete? This is Ami. How you doing? How you doing? I did it again. Time zone difference. Stayed up waiting for this damn trade.
Okay.
Watching NFL Red Zone on the couch. Watching the stream.
Okay.
Just want to thank you, Pete. Want to thank Dane, the whole crew, everybody in the comment section for bringing the energy, bringing the heat. Eventually, I started getting bored and just started being like, yo, let's name random Yankees. Jonathan Holder, Nick Johnson. I just started getting bored. But the vibes, want to thank you for bringing it, for just staying up for the fans. You have the endurance of a marathon runner, dude. This season is a marathon. This job is not easy. I know people are like, man, this job seems, I wish I could just talk about the Yankees all day, but it's not easy. And I thank you so much for bringing the energy, bringing the vibes, and bringing the content for the fans day after day after day. Love you, Pete. NYYU. Yankees are going to the World Series. Mwah.
Let's go. Let's go. Love you, brother. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's definitely, trust me, it's not easy to do. And if it was easy to do, more people would be doing it, on a consistent basis. But we, again, I don't want to keep, talking about this, but we really do this for the fans, more than anything. NYYU was created because, we got sick and tired of the way the Yankees media was covering this team and taking cover for them and not giving the fans what they wanted. And look, within 2 years, we're going on year 3. I want to say that we've already made a significant difference. I want to say that we've already pushed that needle a little bit, that the Yankees do feel pressure a bit from this fan base. And I like to believe that, we're one of the reasons, that this happened. But yes, the names are out. Victor Gonzalez. Shout out to my brother Dane, man. Me and Dane put this thing together, and we really locked this one in. Dane immediately said Trey Sweeney is the name that makes the most sense, and he was as accurate as can be way before, anybody was talking about who's probably in this deal. Dane said it. Dane said Trey Sweeney. Then we looked it all over. We agreed. A left-handed pitcher, and the prospect that made the most sense was Vivas. And that is what the deal is for. It is for Victor Gonzalez, Jorbit Vivas, for Trey Sweeney. And I want to throw this on the screen. This is from Brian Hoke. So let's switch over here. Left-handed pitcher Victor Gonzalez could be a replacement for Wandy Peralta. Exactly what I told you guys to start the show. Gonzalez, 28, posted a 4.01 ERA with a 110 whip in 33 and 2/3 innings this past season after missing all of 2022 while recovering from elbow surgery. Lefties have managed only a 564 OPS versus him in 3 big league seasons. So yes, I truly believe that he is probably a replacement again for Wandy Peralta. That's what I said at the beginning to start the show. I believe that. I think it makes the most sense. But a very nice deal for the New York Yankees. A good bat in Vivas, if you know anything about him, if you read about him. They compared him to Luis Arraez, which is always nice to see. But I like it. I like it, man. He could definitely have a place on the Yankees. Let's keep the voicemails coming, guys. The line is still open, and we'll keep going. There you go, Yankees Farm right there. If you guys are not following Yankees Farm on YouTube, go ahead and follow Yankees Farm on YouTube, guys. He is a part of NYYU. A Yankees Farm is under the NYYU umbrella. We're doing a ton of work together. And, of course, Carlos is going to be on our podcast, the Farm Report, with Dane, which I think is going to be amazing in 2024. But he's right what he says here. Looking at Vivas versus Sweeney. Looks like Vivas has a better hit tool, a better glove, and he's a year younger. And he fits the Yankees depth chart a little better, in my opinion, than it comes to Trey Sweeney. So, smart move by the Yankees. We'll see how it turns out. Continue on with the voicemails.
Yo, Pete, it's Louis R.
Yo.
2 quick things. I don't know what changed, but it feels like the Yankees got their aura back. And secondly, Can somebody tell Simon to stop calling twice, bro? Like, what is the point of doing a voice change if we all know it's you, bro? Anyway, shout out NYYU, man. Let's go Yankees.
Yo, my brother, for real, fam. I don't know. Look, Simon might have a little schizophrenia going on there. I don't know. That's why I said we might have to. Anybody out there, a therapist? If anybody out there is a therapist, we could definitely have Simon on with the therapist. We could do some NYYU treatments, and we'll see what happens. But we also are 20 subs away from 21,700. You guys are unfriggin' real. Thank you guys so much. Truly appreciate you guys. Let's keep them going.
What's up, Pete? This is Chris the Flash on
Yo.
Flash Talk TV. I want to say hi to everybody in the chat. And Yamamoto, he's going to be a Yankee. So we can fuse Yamamoto and Soto together for Yamamoto. Have a good day.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Chris the Flash, my guy. We're ready for it, baby. And of course, it is Yamamoto Day. Well, it could be Yamamoto Day, but it is Yamamoto Day for now. And we are on Yamamoto-Watch. We're on Yamamoto-Watch. All right, we still got voicemails to load in, guys. You still got time to drop a voicemail if you would like to. Let's keep it going.
Hey, Pete, with this new Dodgers trade, this new second baseman kid they got, can you see them trying to put a package together to get the closer out of Milwaukee?
Bro, let me tell you right now, I forgot when it was that I was asked. I was asked at some point, what is a trade, Pete, that you would make that nobody is really talking about? And guys, I tell you right now, my reaction immediately was one, Devin Williams. This was my reaction, folks. Devin friggin' Williams was my reaction immediately. This guy's unbelievable, man. Last year, 1.53 ERA, 58 innings. 58 innings, 87 strikeouts. He's a closer already. He's been there. He's done that. Bro, I would flip the hell out if the New York Yankees got Devin Williams. And look, they got the pieces for it. The only question is, would the Brewers actually sell him and maybe even Corbin Burns? Or are they going to try to stick this team together and go, hey, we're going to try to win like this. We're going to try to win with some of these guys. Maybe things fall into place for us and we can win. The Cardinals have gotten better, though. The Pirates continue to get younger and better. They got Paul Skeens or whatever his name coming up probably at some point this year. They got Quinn Prester coming up. They got a lot of good pitching still coming up, so that team's only going to get better. The Cubs are going to get better. You know they're probably going to add something or two. Could maybe see the return of Bellinger over there. There's a lot of good things that are still happening in that division where maybe the Brewers sit back and go, you know what? We're not going to compete. You know, let's move these guys while they're hot. Yankees got Peraza, who fits the Brewers. The Yankees got Everson Pereira, who fits the Brewers. There's a list of players that could really fit for Devin Williams. And I tell you guys this right now. The Yankees got Soto. The Yankees get Yamamoto. The Yankees ever traded for Devin Williams? You can bury me down the fucking block, and I'd be the happiest dude on planet Earth right there. But I would like to see it and call games. I don't want to go yet, but I'd be a happy dude. I don't know how happy. I can't explain it until it happens, and you guys can see me go batshit crazy. But that would be phenomenal. Let's keep the voicemails going, man.
Pete, it's Nick. Thinking about what you think about maybe the Yankees doing Yamamoto, Sasaki, and Soto. What do you think what would happen with Clark Schmidt? How likely do you think Sasaki is? Keep the good stuff going. Look to hear from you.
Brother, let me tell you something. The Yankees got Sasaki also. Who gives a poot about Clark Schmidt? I wouldn't care two bits about Clark Schmidt and what happened to him. If the Yankees went out there and the New York Yankees get Sasaki, who we're going to find out by Friday. We're going to find out by Friday if he has that clause in his deal. We're going to find out. But I'm just saying, let's wait and see. That's all I'm going to say. Let's wait and see.
Hey, Pete, it's Joe from Yonkers. I was just wondering, what do you think about Gleyber Torres? Do you think the Yankees trade him, or do you think the Yankees keep him and try and go all in? Because I do think if we trade him, we need to replace his bat. So I'm down to the idea of maybe holding on to him for the year, because I do think the bat is important. We don't need to lose another bat. All right, thanks.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, the Gleyber Torres situation is very odd, because I get where everybody's at right now. You want to keep that bat in there this year. You got Soto. You want to give yourself the best offensive chance. You've improved with Soto and Verdugo. Even on the bench, you improve with Trent Grisham. I completely understand that. I get that. I get that aspect of it, and I get that take. But the Yankees got to make up their mind with Gleyber Torres. Do you hold on to him and just lose him and let him go? Obviously, you offered a qualifying offer, cute and all that, but you probably could get more for Gleyber Torres right now. So the Yankees got to make their mind up on that. Do they have enough faith in this lineup? Is there other moves they can do to make this lineup better? That's the question the Yankees have to ask themselves. And is it worth trading Gleyber right now? Or do we go over to $300+ million? We accept it. Oh, well, no big deal. And we hold on to Gleyber for a year and put our best offense out there. Either way, I'll be honest with you. Either way, I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. If the Yankees sit there and go, you know what? We did put a lot of money in. Let's dump this Gleyber contract now. Let's have faith and confidence in our scouting departments and figure out what we can do with some of these guys. That's what I would look to do. No doubt about it. That's what I would look to do. But I'd be open to hearing trades for Gleyber Torres if I'm Brian Cashman. I'd be open to hear, hey, just so every team out there understands, Gleyber Torres is available. We're listening to offers. You never know what offer you can get that can benefit your club right now. You really don't know that. You don't know if a team blows you away. You don't know if a team knocks your socks off. It's very, very possible that a team come through and go, hey, Brian, I want to get this deal done right now. How do we do this? You don't know. You just don't know. And I think it's a bad idea to take your cards off the table. I don't think you ever do that.
Hi, I'm calling to see. I'm new to your show, so I'm calling to see do you think if there's a difference between Yamamoto's mound in Japan, if there's a difference between that and MLB's mound, if there's a difference between the mounds, if there's a difference, do you think there would be a difference in his pitching stats? Do you know if there's a difference between the mound heights? If you know the mound heights, and do you think there would be a difference in his style, and if there would be
All right, I'm going to pause that one right there, because I think basically what you're trying to say is there a difference with him currently pitching in Japan in the mound, in the way they throw and all that stuff? Not as much as anybody could say. Now, the ball is a little different. The Japanese baseball is a little smaller and it's stickier. So typically guys get better grips over there. But the good thing about the WBC is in the WBC, they use a Major League Baseball. And Yamamoto had no trouble throwing his pitches. He had no trouble with his curveball, which is elite. He had no trouble with his split, which is elite. He had no trouble with his fastball. He's throwing 95, 96, 97. He had no trouble with any of that. And there is, I think Dane always said, there's like typically they say maybe you tack on a run, a 0.80 of an ERA for Japanese pitchers coming to America. If Yamamoto added a run to his ERA, he's a low 2 guy. And I believe if the Yankees get a consistent low 3 guy, he's worth every single penny of his contract. But if Yamamoto's a guy that pitches into 2s in the United States in Major League Baseball, he could be the greatest pitcher to ever come over. If he consistently throws 2 ERAs up there, I mean, wow, my God, he's worth every damn penny. Becker, I've seen you ask this question, bro, about 46 times. I got to throw this out there. I'm sorry to do this. You have asked this question for about 46 times. No. When the Discord server is up, we are going to let you guys know. That's part of our job here. We want you in the Discord server. It's not a secret, my brother. The Discord's not a secret. It is for everybody, Becker. Becker! It's for everybody, fam. Take it easy. We're going to get you.
What's up, P? This is Joe. I called the other day. I have a postseason lineup here come October for the Yankees that I think they should put out there. I want to see what you think about it, and I got a question after that. I'll make it quick. So, Verdugo batting leadoff. He'll be playing left field. Then Judge at center field. Then Soto in right field. Then Dominguez at the DH spot. DJ at third base. Rizzo at first base. Torres at second base. Wells as a catcher, and Volpe as shortstop. Now, I have a question though about Ben Rice. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not too familiar with his game. Can you give us I know you've talked about him a lot recently. Can you give me a little bit more about who he is? And I've been seeing a lot of people saying, hey, he could be taking Rizzo's spot. So I want to see what you think about that, the potential of that. And yeah, thank you, man. Oh, and also I think Stanton, honestly, if he's not going to prove himself in this season, have him be a bench bat in the postseason. You got to do what it takes to win, even if that means having a $20+ million player, $30+ million player on the bench. That's what you got to do. Yankees going for championship 28. Thank you, Pete.
Appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much, man. And yeah, look, I like the lineup. I think I'd maybe mix some things up. If Dominguez's arm is healthy, you would DH Soto in that regard. If you want to give yourself your best outfield, you would have Dominguez in the outfield. No question about that. Dominguez, Verdugo, and Judge would certainly give you just maybe one of the best outfields the Yankees have had in ages. I'm just talking about defensively. It's one of the best they've had in ages by far. The Yankees made a very smart call too, by the way, that they went ahead and basically came out and said before the deal was even official that if we were to get Soto, he'd be in right field, Judge would be in center, Verdugo would be in left. That is the best way you could set it up. Because in right field, that is where you want your worst defender. And Soto is their worst defender. No doubt about that. But talking about Ben Rice, I base everything I hear off of Carlos and Dane. They give me all the information on these guys, or I listen to them the most. But he had a friggin' unbelievable season. He had a MLB The Show season. So across the board last year, he put himself on the map big time. Wait, I just lost him here. Where is he? There he is. Across the board, he batted .324, a .434 on base percentage, a .615 slugging, a 1,000 OPS, 20 homers, 68 ribbies, 44 walks, and 62 strikeouts in only 275 at-bats. So this dude had unbelievable numbers. And look, again, I trust what Dane tells me and these guys. Dane didn't believe in him for a little while. Dane became a believer. They got his hit tool at 55 on here. It's pretty impressive. That's pretty impressive. So I think he's one of the main guys to look at this year and see what he does. You know, does he have a bounce back? Well, not a bounce back year. What am I talking about? Can he continue the same thing? Which would be absolutely unbelievable. You know what I mean? That would be unreal. Oh, my God. We got another one from Simon.
Pete, your boy Simon calling again from New Haven. Listen, I'm not a schizophrenic and I don't do any drugs. I'm just a man who tells it like it is. I'm a huge Yankee fan. Once in a while, I like to change it up. You know, I like to do some voices. I mean, you have that macho guy on your show that does, you know, that you seem to enjoy. So why can't you join me doing some of my voices too? I like to call your show. I like talking to you because you're a man after my own heart, Pete. You tell it like it is and don't take any garbage from anyone. I'm the same way too. You know, but once in a while I like to change up, have some fun, do my voices. So I'm not a schizophrenic and I don't do any drugs. The Red Sox are the one that do the drugs because that's what they achieved back in 09. We Yankees, the only thing we do is we enjoy our junk food. And Aaron Judge is a gift from God. Have a good day, Pete. Bye.
Yankees enjoy their junk food. When everybody calls up and goes, hey, man, I'm not a schizophrenic. I don't do drugs. You know what they do. You know what they do. You know what they do. We all know, damn it.
Hey, Pete, it's Matt. Do you think that we end up landing Yamamoto today? And for how much? And how many years? Thanks.
Well, I'll say this. I don't believe they land Yamamoto today. I definitely don't think that happens. If somebody would have asked me what is my confidence level in the Yankees getting Yamamoto, it's all the way up there. Way up there. Way up there. It's way up there, baby. It's all the way up there is where I am on Yamamoto. All the way up. We all the way up. And you can stay up. All the way up there, baby.
Hey, Pete, I forgot to ask. Why is it so quiet about a Soto press conference? Like, is Cashman cooking, or is Boris saying, nah, we don't want a press conference? Like, I haven't heard poop about a press conference at all.
I think they could maybe be waiting, trying to pull off one of those 09s. Maybe they're trying to pull off one of those 09s. CC, Burnett, Tex. Maybe the Yankees are sitting back going, hey, we got enough guys locked and loaded. There's potential of more deals. Let's wait. Let's wait. Let's announce these guys together. It's possible. It's possible. And this is going to be a busy week for them, too, with Yamamoto. Yamamoto's going to sign this week or early next week. So it's going to be very interesting.
Hey, Pete. It's Mike from Tampa, Florida.
Yo.
Huge Yankees fan, first-time caller. We were talking about the Gleyber trade here, or, well, possibly trading Gleyber. And I was thinking, if we traded Gleyber, would you do like a one-year prove-it deal with Matt Chapman, move DJ to second, shore up that defense, try to make up for his offensive production, and then maybe get some pitching for Gleyber? Let me know what you think. Have a great day, buddy. Bye.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. Look, I don't know about the Gleyber trade, man. A prove-it deal with Matt Chapman? Nah, that's not going to happen. I want no part of Matt Chapman whatsoever, and he's not going to accept a prove-it deal. He had one of his better years in a very, very long time. So Matt Chapman isn't accepting no prove-it deal. You know, he's going to get paid by somebody pretty good. But I'd want no part of Matt Chapman, one. And then two, I don't know about Gleyber. That's just one of those things we're going to have to wait and find out about. In all seriousness, I really don't know. I don't know. I think it's very interesting. All right, let's keep it going, guys. We got a few more voicemails to get to. Try to keep the voicemails under 2 minutes if you guys can, please.
Hey, how's it going? A big fan. I love how far you've come in this show, man. I've been with you since day one, you know. But I just want to get a little insight, or like my little opinion when it comes to Yamamoto.
Okay.
I think if the Yankees get him, you know, obviously that's a big move, in my opinion, because of the fact that like this starting rotation is kind of iffy behind Garrett Cole. We don't really know what we're gonna get. So at least with him, there is like a little, I would say, like hope of, all right, maybe we got that second ace. Unfortunately, with Cortez, now getting hit with the injury bugs lately. You know, we just lost Severino, which in my opinion, I don't give a shit. Oh, excuse my language. I don't give a damn because he wasn't really doing anything for the Yankees anyway. But then like after that, you really don't know. So it's like with Rodon, he had an off year. You don't really know what you're going to get from him. And I would honestly say that the Yankees should play, strong arm ball right here, like trying to outbid the rest of the league that's trying to get Yamamoto. I think the Yankees will possibly get him. And if Cashman wants to redeem himself for being a dickhead last season, I think they should just throw the money out. Hal needs to step into the shoes of his father, which he's been doing with these last two moves. And I think he should just keep it going, fill this bullpen up. I mean, we got offense. adding Soto and Verdugo. But I think adding Yamamoto and then getting some bullpen depth, that's it. The Yankees are back. That's just my opinion. Thank you, Pete.
I'm there with you, man. Look, the Yankees desperately needed a major offseason, and I think we're going to actually get that for once from the Yankees. They needed an offseason where they really sat back and said, we are the New York Yankees. Don't forget that. Hal Steinbrenner is still George's son. At the end of the day, no matter what we think about him, he is still George's son. He's still the guy out there who you can really believe in. He's still that guy. He's still that guy. And yeah, throw money at Yamamoto. He's worth it. You're going to make that money back. On sponsorships alone, I've talked about this so much on advertising, sponsorships. You're going to make all that money back in Yamamoto. Same thing with Soto. These are guys who are going to be huge revenue generators. That is what you want. That is what you want. All day, every day, that is what you're looking for. Guys, we got 2 voicemails left. We're going to get to those, and then we're going to wrap up today's show. But don't worry. Like I said, calendar is cleared, and I'm ready to go.
Hey, Pete. It's Justin here. Gleyber Torres is the topic. I believe he's come out and said he wants to be a Yankee for his career. He wants to be a Yankee. He wants to be a Yankee. I would imagine the Yankees organization knows that. So why would they not use that as leverage to keep him for less amount of money or use him for these things? I'm not saying they're closing the door on the trades. I'm not saying they're not looking at him for certain things or good pieces that can help him win now. I think his bat is undeniable. I think his defense has come around a long way. Obviously, it's not ideal, but it is what it is. I think more of my thought on this is for fans. You can't put away the books of trading him, but I think them knowing that he wants to be a Yankee for his career is the reason why everybody is kind of so up in the air, like, hey, what are they doing with Gleyber? What are they doing with Gleyber? Are they going to trade him? Are they going to sign him extra? Are they going to extend him? I think they're going to keep him in the lineup and see what he does this year. If he doesn't help this year, he's probably gone. But it depends on if that's their philosophy, if they're going to take this year as their go for a year and clear the books if people don't play up to standards. So thanks, Pete. You're the man.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. And yeah, man, I'm right there with you, man. Look, at the end of the day, At the end of the day, the Yankees needed this. They needed a big offseason. They still got to add more. They're going to go into this meeting with Yamamoto ready just to drop the money there. Hal needs to be like his dad. Be like dad. Hashtag be like dad. And he's doing that. And right now he is doing that, but it's not over yet. You got to complete the mission. Give us the best chance to win, and let's go and take this damn thing.
Hey, Pete, Cody Keith here.
Yo.
I just wanted to give a call in. Say they sign Soto next year for an extension. Who plays left field? I love the guy. I think he's one of the best, but just curious to see if they talk about the outfield, like what that would look like. Judge and Wright, Dominguez in center. Who would they DH him, and what would they do with Stanton? I love your show, man, and appreciate you. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. It's interesting because Verdugo's going to be a free agent, right? And all these guys across the board are basically going to be free agents. The Yankees aren't going to bring all of them back. Soto's the prize. Soto's the guy you want to lock in long-term, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15-year deal and keep his AAV manageable, and you got him. And you keep him here long-term. Soto's the guy who's not a great outfielder. We know that. Even though he has a gold glove, he's not a great outfielder. He won the gold glove because of his bat. But anyway, that's something they don't like to talk about. He won it because of his bat. But Soto's a guy where you probably eventually see him more in that DH role, and there's nothing wrong with that DH every now and then, plays right field every now and then, switches it up. I mean, I don't know. There's still other moves to be made. There's still prospects coming up for the New York Yankees that can potentially switch roles to the outfield if need be. There's a lot of things the Yankees can do. That's why I don't like to get too far ahead of ourselves. There's so much they can do. First and foremost, the Yankees got to re-sign Soto. And with Scott Boras, that's not going to be the easiest task in the world because he's going to be the prime free agent next year. There's really nobody else. So teams are going to be throwing everything they can at him. And if I'm the Yankees, like I said before, I'm figuring out any friggin' way I can to lock this guy in long term. I'm figuring out any way possible that I can sit there and go, we are going to lock this guy in long term, get it out the way, be done with it, and be ready to rock and roll. So, guys, again, much love to each and every one of you. I promise you this. I will be live again today. It depends on the time. If you're not following us on Twitter, on YouTube, on Instagram, or YouTube here, of course, on Facebook, follow us across the board, guys, because you get your updates on when we're going live, what we're doing. But my plan is to be live again today, maybe for multiple hours, maybe have guests on. We'll see what we're going to do. Either way, if there is not news to discuss or something to discuss and go live about midday, I'll definitely be live around 7 o'clock, 7:30, 8, around that time frame, and we will go from there. So, guys, again, much love to each and every one of you. You guys are absolutely the best. This is the best community in the world for all things New York Yankees. So, guys, with that being said, I am out. I'll talk to you all a little bit later. Much love to each and every one of you guys. See you.
Can't make a promise, but I do my best. 25 sitting on 25 racks. Just got started, no, we ain't done yet. Bought a new crib, that's a goddamn flex. Sign that check. Told them last year that I've been up next. Can't take calls, but I send that text. From way downtown, but the shit's still wet.